I'm here to give you some information about EAF. EAF is the Employment Assistance Fund. Some people are a little confused as to what the funding is, so I'd like to take some time to explain that to you. EAF is funding to support deaf and hard of hearing people within the workplace. So that means that they can use that funding for either Auslan interpreting or real-time captioning. AI Media is registered with Job Access to provide a real-time captioning service called AI Live. You can receive funding of up to $6,000 every 12 months. When the 12 months has ended, you can reapply for another $6,000 worth of funding. If within that 12-month period you change jobs or receive a promotion, you can ask again for a top-up to that $6,000. There are 3 different levels of EAF. Auslan 1 is used for interpreting or real-time captioning for deaf and hard of hearing people in the workplace. Auslan 2 is for deaf and hard of hearing people who are looking for work and need access to job interviews. There is funding to help people with interpreters and job interviews, and on a case-by-case basis, real-time captioning may also be available. Auslan 3 is funding support for colleagues in the workplace. If you already have a job, you can apply for funding for your colleagues to go to an accredited Certificate 2 Auslan course to help improve communication. Through Job Access, you can also apply for workplace modifications. For example, visual fire alarms, or, if you use captioning, you may also need a mobile phone or a tablet. You can apply for funding to cover the cost of this equipment. You can also apply for deafness awareness training for colleagues in your workplace. If you want more information about EAF or how to apply online, have a look at our blog. AI Live is a real-time captioning service. It is available for your workplace meetings, events, training, or professional development. All you need is a mobile phone or a teleconference phone. You also need a web-enabled device to view the captions, such as a laptop, a notebook, or a tablet, such as an iPad. This is how it works. Firstly, you need to register as an AI Live user using our online portal. You will need to enter details such as your name and email address. Then you'll receive an email with your own personal login and password. When you receive that information, that means you are ready to start making bookings for your meetings to be live captioned. When you book, you will give us the information that we need to be able to set up the captioning for that meeting for you. On the day of the meeting, you will set up the call with the captioner, or the captioner can call you, depending on the information that you provided. During the meeting, the captioner will listen to the information being presented and will caption everything being said. Those captions will be streamed as text for you to read live on your laptop or tablet. Let me tell you about the chat panel. When you are in your AI Live captioning session, you will see at the top of the screen a chat panel. The chat panel means you can communicate directly with the captioner. For example, there may be an issue that comes up, or the captioner may not understand who is speaking. You can give the captioner information via that chat panel. It is a very useful tool to ensure you have a smooth experience during your AI Live captioning sessions. The booking form. When you fill out the booking form to book your captioning session, it is very important to include a list of your colleagues' names so that the captioners can prepare and correctly attribute in the captions who it is that is speaking. It is also worth providing specific jargon terms that you might use in your workplace so that the captioners can prepare and make sure that your captioning session is accurate. Inaudibles. From time to time, you might see a word in your captioning session that reads inaudible. There are several reasons this might occur. Firstly, there might be multiple people in a meeting all speaking at the same time, which makes it very difficult for the captioner to capture everything that is being said. Or, the microphone, or mobile phone, may be placed too far away from the speaker, so the captioner can't hear what is being said. It could also be that the person speaking has a very soft, quiet voice, or they might be mumbling. Sometimes, when using a mobile phone for audio, the connection is not always strong and words can be lost. To reduce the number of inaudibles in your captioning session, you can try the following things that might help. Firstly, you can talk to the chairperson of the meeting before the meeting starts, and discuss with them what the right procedure is to ensure that people only speak one at a time, and that they identify themselves before they speak. We have a chairperson's guide that you can send through to them that will help them prepare to facilitate the meeting in this way. Sometimes the microphone is placed too far away, so you may need to make sure that the microphone is placed closest to the person speaking. In some cases, the microphone may need to be passed around for each different speaker. If the mobile phone connection is not strong, please use the chat panel and have a discussion with the captioner about the best option to resolve the issue. Transcripts. After each captioning session has finished, you will receive an email notification to let you know when the transcript is ready. You can then log into the online portal and download the transcript as a PDF or Word document. You can then edit the transcript or share it with your colleagues.